Today I'm traveling on board Poland's fastest train. In the excellent first class seats. As we make our way from the Baltic Sea down towards the capital of Warsaw. Sampling some of the excellent onboard food. Join me as we experience Polish rail travel at its best. Today's journey starts off from Poland's fourth largest city, Gdansk, located on the coast of the Baltic Sea. As you might be able to tell, the station is currently undergoing renovation, so unfortunately we can't take a look inside this beautiful old building. At least while the works are going on, the main entrance to the platforms is located to the right in the form of this underpass. There is no need to visit a ticket office, as you can buy tickets for this train online at the PKP website. I would recommend you to do the same, as fares on this route vary like airlines, and the closer to departure you book, the more expensive the ticket is gonna be. The station here in Gdansk is quite busy, as it's served by many trains to many corners of Poland, including intercity and Eurocity service from PKP, as well as regional trains by Polregio, and the suburban operator SKM that operate in the Tri-City area on the north coast. This was the queue for the ticket machine, so once again, just buy it online. I assumed there would be more places to buy tickets inside the old station building, but this is probably temporary while the construction is going on. Let's head over here to the departure board and see if we can find the platform for our train. We are on board the 1756 Express Intercity Premium train to Warsaw Central, which today will be leaving from platform 1, so let's go and find that. Poland is a bit different when it comes to platform assignments. In most places in Europe you will just be given a track number, but in Poland you're usually given both a platform and a track. This means you will first need to head to the platform and then on the platform find the given track. However, in Gdansk they only seem to give you the platform, so I assume it will be one of the two tracks up here a train will be leaving from. On the right is an Express Intercity Premium train similar to the one we'll be traveling on, departing for Warsaw and beyond. This train was about 30 minutes late, so I just got to see it leave. The station was really busy at this time, but it was Friday afternoon right in the peak hour. I went to the far end of the platform towards Warsaw and just watched some train pass. In the time I spent waiting, I saw trains off to all corners of Poland. Here's one of the low-cost TLK services. And it wasn't long after our Express Intercity Premium train rolled into the station. The train is from the New Pendolino family built by Alstom and is capable of speeds of up to 250 km per hour. The train has been given the designation ED250 by PKP. Welcome on board, here we are in the first class cabin. The train only stops for a minute or so in Gdansk, so we were quickly off on our way to Warsaw. And now the train staff would like to welcome us on board. Take it away.
Dzień dobry, witamy w pociągu Express Intercity Premium numer 5100 ze stacji Gdynia Główna do stacji Warszawa Centralna przez stację Tczew, Malbork, Głowa Główna Warszawa Wschodnia, następna stacja Tczew. Good afternoon, welcome on board our Express Intercity Premium train number 5100 from Gdynia Główna station to Warszawa Centralna station via Tczew, Malbork, Głowa Główna, Warszawa Centralna.
And with us on our way to Warsaw, let's have a look at today's route. We are on board Express Intercity Premium train 5100, which has started its journey in Gdynia and has now made its way down to Gdansk. After Gdansk, our train makes 3 stops in a few smaller cities on the way, before turning into the Warsaw East railway station, and then finally crosses the river into the Central railway station. The total distance from Gdynia to Warsaw is 350 kilometers, which the EIP covers in 3 hours and 4 minutes, giving the train an average speed of 114 km per hour. Shortly after departure, the crew handed out a small appetizer menu. In first class on the EIP trains, this is included in your ticket. Shortly afterwards, the train staff came back and took our orders. They will bring this back to the kitchen on board, who will then prepare the meals and bring it to your seat freshly for you. While we wait for the food to be prepared, let's take a look at the seat. The first class seat features a nice sturdy tray table, a footrest that can be moved, your own personal bin, a power outlet. The seat does also recline. You will find this stylish reading light to your left, as well as a plush headrest and a very well padded and soft seat. Well done, PKP! Shortly afterwards, the crew came around with the drinks trolley. Hot and cold drinks are also included in your first class ticket. I mentioned earlier that these trains are capable of running up to 250 km per hour. None of the track they run on is capable of such speeds, therefore they are limited to 200 in regular service. Now we are arriving into the small city of Malbork, which is home to just under 40,000 people. The city is probably most well known for its UNESCO World Heritage Site, the Malbork Castle. You can actually see it from the train, but you'll have to be seated on the right hand side, and I realized this too late. And shortly after our stop, the crew came around with the food in the form of some small bacon sliders. An excellent little snack on this 3-hour journey. But if that didn't fill you up enough, we can go and find the restaurant carriage. But first, a tour of the first class toilet. So we got working water. But you gotta struggle with the hairdryer sensor to get that to work. Mission success! Everything is clean and working, so no complaints from here. There's also plenty of luggage storage in the vestibule. In this carriage you will find a few compartments. I would like to have shown you them, but they were all taken. Otherwise the train is mostly standard class in an open layout with 2+2 seating. These seats are also perfectly comfortable and I would have no issues doing long journeys in them. Next up we have the accessible car. There's a lift in the vestibule area here because there's steps up to the train. And here we are at the onboard cafe, which sells hot drinks, snacks and full meals. There's also a trolley service on board and you can order on your mobile phone with the MWARS app, so there's plenty of options to get some food on board. And from here on, it's just more second class seats all the way to the back of the train. The train also features free onboard Wi-Fi, which worked well enough to watch some non-stop bus trip. But you can also just watch the scenery pass as we make the final stretch down to Warsaw.
Dziękujemy za podróż z PKP Intercity. Życzymy udanego pobytu. Do zobaczenia.
Passengers who are leaving the train, please remember to take your luggage and personal belongings and take caution when stepping out of the train. Thank you for choosing PKP Intercity. We wish you a pleasant stay and see you again.
And here we are at the Warsaw East railway station, which is a major railway junction where most of the lines from the east of the city arrive into one place and then continue under the single railway line to Warsaw Central. After a short stop here, we continue our journey towards Warsaw Central railway station. We pass the Narodowy station and then continue onto the bridge that crosses the Praga River and take us into the city. This is also your cue to start packing up your bags and preparing to alighting. We will be at the central railway station shortly. And shortly afterwards, we pass into the tunnel that would take us straight into the central railway station. And here we are. Welcome to Warsaw. I paid €55 for a ticket in first class, booked around 3 weeks in advance. However, if you book at less busy times and well enough in advance, you might be able to find a ticket down to about €25. This is considerably more expensive than the regular intercity trains, but the journey is faster and the seats are better, so I'll let you be the judge if it's worth it. I hope you have enjoyed this video on board Poland's EIP trains. If you want to see more railway videos like this, please consider subscribing to the channel. You can also follow me on Twitter, where I post about my travels in real time. There's also a link to it in the description. That's all. Thanks for watching.